It is great to have you back here at Coin Lady channel. Dear everyone, Ripple and SEC have reportedly settled their differences, according to experts. An expert in Bitcoin has speculated that a possible settlement is near in the ongoing legal battle between the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple, a company that helps with cross-border payments. Recent events involving a case that the expert said had the potential to Ripple and the SEC had a settlement opportunity suggest that the parties are making progress toward a potential resolution of their dispute. In a post published on X, which was once known as Twitter on Friday, April 12, an expert and member of the XRP community named Ashley Prosper speculated that the recent legal proceedings between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission could be significant signs that the 3-year-long dispute could soon come to an end. Prosper detailed the many reasons and incidents that point to the possibility of a settlement in her analysis. Prosper argues that the SEC's inability to identify investors who suffered financial losses due to Ripple, along with the Second Circuit's decision to reject SEC's discouragement in instances when no financial loss occurred, has given Ripple more credibility. The cryptocurrency expert went on to say that the Securities and Exchange Commission's (SEC) recent investigations and enforcement actions against Ethereum, cryptocurrency exchanges, and swaps could be another sign that the legal matter is winding down and shifting its attention to these projects. He may intend to classify Ethereum as a security, which would impact Ripple and the entire cryptocurrency market, according to the Securities and Exchange Commission. Prosper also claims that Ripple's recent declaration about creating a stable coin and expanding into the market could be a sign that a settlement is imminent. Actually, the fact that Ripple did this could mean that the company is moving forward with its business plans, which could be a sign of the optimism that could have been sparked by a potential settlement, among other things that could mean that a possible resolution is on the horizon. Prosper found more elements that might lead to a settlement in the SEC v. Ripple lawsuit, which would be necessary before Ripple could reply to the SEC's remedies brief and demands. The specialist in cryptocurrency disclosed that April 16 was the day designated for the settlement meeting. That was supposed to happen at this time probably means that both sides are willing to talk and compromise in order to reach a deal, and cryptocurrency experts think Dogecoin is going to run 4 cents to the dollar. The moment has come also, on Friday, April 12, she brought up the fact that 500 million XRP were released from escrow. Prosper later clarified that there was no settlement scheduled for the indicated date, and that the 500 million XRP that was locked up in the escrow account was not released for settlement, suggesting that the unlocking of the account in April may have been done to pay a prospective settlement. After a court filing on March 29 revealed that the parties had a settlement conference, the idea of a settlement between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission became nothing more than speculation. Neither party has provided any reports or statements that support the possibility of a resolution to the ongoing legal struggle. Many hypotheses have been advanced in response to recent developments regarding Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Under the terms of the settlement reached in the SEC v. Ripple Labs case, Ripple was found not guilty of making unregistered XRP offers and of violating Section 5 of the Securities Act of 1933. During dealings between institutions, a final judgment at conviction and fines of about $2 billion were sought by the Securities and Exchange Commission in a request made to the court prior to the settlement session. Executives from Ripple, including Brad Garlin, House, and Stewart, have spoken out against the SEC and promised to expose the regulator during the pretrial hearing. A last pretrial meeting between Ripple Labs and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission was scheduled for April 16 during the court hearing that was scheduled for the week of April 15. At the same time, the SEC dropped charges against CEO Brad Garlin House and Executive Chairman Chris Larson, leading to the dismissal of the cases for pretrial following a recent meeting behind closed doors on April 11, and now the talks to settle the Ripple SEC case are underway. Courtroom details are displayed as TBD. Because of the explanations given by expert Ashley Prosper on the Ripple VDS SEK, and the delays in XRP unlocks from escrow by the Securities and Exchange Commission, some XRP Army members are holding out hope that a settlement is still possible. But this week is big, since the Ripple defense team is preparing to submit an opposition brief by April 22nd and a redacted version by April 24th. There is also a deadline of May 6th for the Securities and Exchange Commission to file its rebuttal brief. In response to Coinbase and Ripple's interlocutory appeal, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit clarified that secondary market cryptocurrency transactions are not securities, and the parties and third parties will then confer on any remaining possible concerns. The deadline for filings is May 20th. Coinbase is also seeking clarification on whether a contractual clause is necessary for an investment contract by submitting an interlocutory appeal to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals in connection with the SEC case. According to Bill Morgan, an XRP enthusiast and attorney, the SEC may decide to challenge the programmatic sales of XRP if Coinbase loses its appeal to the SEC. An important point about the definition of an investment contract is at the heart of the appeal. Therefore, its failure would have far-reaching consequences for both the current cases and the Bitcoin industry. Right now, both the psychological 50 cents and the important 52-cent support levels are being violated by the current XRP price. The price has fallen 4 cents in the last day, reaching a low of 479 cents. Considering the state of affairs between Israel and Iran, with the market selling off, the price kept going down. Some community users brought up the fact that XRP hasn't been moving up in value recently, citing Ripple's decision to remove the cryptocurrency from escrow as an example. There has been a 2% spike in open interest for XRP futures in the last several hours. Based on information from CoinGlass, traders in derivatives are buying, according to this. There has been a 1-point increase in the total open interest in XRP futures during the last several hours as well. Buying is a common occurrence in every major market. Well, that concludes our video. Like and subscribe as usual, and feel free to leave a comment with your opinions. Muchas gracias, depart.